Hey there, sports fans. This is going to be a video showcasing the trading card package from Plaay Games. This can be used with History Maker Baseball, and it allows you to actually take trading cards and try to play a baseball game using the actual cards. I'll be playing a game of Express. I've got 1988 Topps wax packs that I am going to open here live. I'm going to open one at a time, try to put together two lineups with the idea of playing a quick game and just showcasing how this thing works. All right, so what you get in the trading card package is just some basic charts that help you identify the players' ratings and their skills. So we'll get this opened up. So you can see we've got just a few charts to kind of help us figure out like how we want to rate the players as we go through the game. I think this works really well for Express because you're not going to have to check a ton of qualities throughout the game. We're just going to be checking a few here and there. So we'll see how it goes. We'll keep that there. And let's put two packs on the side, and then let's open up this first one. Like I said, I'm going to be playing with Express. We'll get our charts ready here. And I'll keep the charts kind of in front of me a little bit. Let's see what we got here. First pack opening up. All right, old piece of gum there too. Let's flip this over and see who we've got. So we got Bob Tewksbury, pitcher. We got a manager, John McNamara. Eric Davis. Okay, that's good. Bobby Witt. Our Garth Iorg, third baseman. I'm going to kind of line these guys up in here. Yeah, Davis is just an outfielder. I'm not sure how many of these you'll see. Honeycutt's a pitcher. Mike Lloyd, not familiar with him. Also a pitcher. Kurt Stillwell's going to be a shortstop. Ken Gerhardt, who is another outfielder. Jim Gantner, second baseman. We've got an all-star card for George Bell. Doesn't really have any information on the back, so we're going to leave him out to the side too. Ron Guidry, another pitcher. Larry Parrish, another, he's going to be a DH, so we'll put him at the DH spot. Put my pitchers over here. Dave Bergman, first baseman. And then another manager card, Lee Elia from Philadelphia. So we're going to need a few more. Don't have any catchers yet. Plenty of pitchers, though. And not enough outfielders yet. So almost one lineup in. Here's our second pack. Let's see who we got here. All right, another pitcher, Mark Eichhorn. Walt Terrell. Another all-star card with Steve Bedrosian. Juan Castillo gives us a shortstop, second baseman. We'll put him at short for now. John Marzano, who is our first catcher. Jim Lindemann, another outfielder. BJ Surhoff gives me two catchers, so we're good there now. Rick Rodriguez is a pitcher. Tony Bernazard, second base. Kent Herbeck, first baseman. Just about filled out there now. Eddie Milner, another outfielder. Jose Oquendo, shortstop, second. So let's put him, gonna move Stillwell or, nope. Keep them all there. Any of you guys play third? Nope. Rich Yett's gonna be another pitcher. Billy Ripken, second baseman. Bill Buckner, first base DH. I'll put him at DH. And Bill Schroeder, another catcher. So I think I need another couple outfielders. I've got 4. I need 2 more outfielders and another third baseman. So we'll go one more pack. All right. And let's see what we got here. All right, Pete O'Brien, another first baseman. I got a checklist card. Joe Carter gives me another outfielder. That's good. Joe Johnson's a pitcher. James Steele is an outfielder. Charlie Huff is another pitcher. Another checklist card. Gerald Young is another outfielder. Kevin Bass is another outfielder. Tony Gwynn, but all-star card. Eddie Murray, first baseman. Neil Heaton, pitcher. Charles Hudson's a pitcher. Mike Smithen is a pitcher. And Len Matuzak is a first baseman outfielder. All right, so I didn't get my extra third baseman in there. I'm going to move one of my shortstops over. I'm going to take Jose Oquendo and move him to third base. So I know he was pretty solid. All right, so let's go around now and just come up with two guys we're going to use. I'm going to go with just the one Brewer. So we'll go with Marzano and Surhoff. And then at first base, I think I have a pretty good idea who I'm using here. Yep, we're going to go with Eddie Murray and Kent Herbeck. Second base, let's go with Gantner and Bernazard. Third base, I'll take Oquendo and Org. Shortstop, it'll be Stillwell and Castillo. All right, now in the outfield. 1, 2, 3. Steele out. Eddie Milner. Lindemann. Ken Gerhardt. Eric Davis for sure. So that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think I'll take Lindemann as my 6th. And then I'm going to put Carter and Davis on opposite sides. I'm going to put Bass and Young on one side, Milner and Lindemann on the other. And then we'll split Buckner and Parrish out. And there we go with our two lineups. And now we need pitchers. So I'm going to pick a starting pitcher from each team. And that's going to feel, definitely I'm going with Guidry. And I think Bobby Witt will be the other starter. And Neil Heaton grew up right near me, so I'm tempted to use him. Also, Walt Terrell, Mike Eichhorn. All right, we're going to come with Walt Terrell and Neil Heaton. So I'm going to put Terrell here and Heaton there, and that will be my relievers for today. You only really need one relief pitcher when you play Express. So there we go with our lineups. Let's get the pitchers separated here. And this will be the home team lineup. And then go this way, and we'll go that way. All right, so we'll just start that way, and looking good. Okay, so let's get started and see how this game rolls out. All right, we got a 2, 4, 6. And I want to see if I have a star pitcher. So actually Bobby Witt is the pitcher. And he has it's like a 4.31 ERA. It's a minor league time in there too. So we're going to go and look for pitcher qualities. And he's definitely not going to be a star. He's actually more of a workman. And so that's a no on the star. Is it a champion batter? Bill Buckner. Getting my lenses on here. Bill Buckner hit 306 and 87, so 306. It is going to make him a semi-champion. Didn't get the dot, though, so he's not a champion. And that's going to lead to no runs. Possible solo home run. He is definitely not going to have enough power, though. So let's double check. So his at-bats are less than 200. Yeah, he's going to be 200 at-bats and 3 home runs. He would have no rating, so he is going to be an out. So that gets them out of the inning. It's going to be no runs for the first inning there. Roll again now, 1-1-3. This is with Guidry. Is he a struggler? So Guidry had a 307, so he's definitely not going to be a struggler. Is it a utility batter? Well, Larry Parrish hit 268, so that's going to be a no. And it's an RBI decide or die. Didn't get it. So, no runs for them either. I have to rotate my batters. So 0-0 after 1. 2-4-5 again. Do we have a struggling pitcher? No, I believe we said Workman for him. Let's double check. 491 puts him in Workman. So he's a Workman, not a struggler. Is it a sad sack batter? He hit 321, so definitely not. And we're going to have men on base. So it's going to be second and third unless he's flash or control. So let's see. Flash and control. So he pitched 143 innings. So I'm going to find this on here. 143 is pretty close to 150. And for Flash, he had 160 strikeouts. So I'm going to put him at 150, and he is a Flash. So he got the Flash. Let's see if he also gets control. So as we said, right around 150 innings, and then his walks is 140. So that looks pretty poor. It's going to put him in the purple, and that's wild. So he's wild. So he gets 1. That's going to drop this down to a 4 and give them runners on first and third. So first and third for Kevin Bass on our men on base chart. We'll roll 2 die. We got a 46. Okay, are they the same or a reliever? So we're going to check the hands now here. And Kevin Bass is a switch hitter, so he's definitely not going to be the same. So he's going to make contact. We're going to roll on the contact chart. We got a 4. Is he a champion or a hero? He hit 284. 284, it makes him a hero. So he is a hero. He's going to get an RBI. So it's 1-0 now. Middle of the second. And then 4-4-4 is going to be an experience check, I think. Umpire. All right, we're going to play neutral umpires here. So we're going to go to the umpire micro chart and roll 1 die. It's probably not going to be it. So he's not questionable, so no runs. So Eddie Milner unable to drive in anything, and it's now at the end of 2, 1-0. Here's Eric Davis getting a 2.55. 2.55. Struggling pitcher? No. Utility batter? I doubt it. No, he was a 293 hitter, so he's actually a hero. And it's men on base. -1 if he's Flash, which he is, so it's going to be first and third again. This time for Kurt Stillwell. And he gets a 4.6. Are they the same? Stillwell's also a switch hitter, so they've got both of those. He's going to get contact. And then 3. Is he sad sack or utility? Well, he's a 258 hitter which makes him nothing. So he's not sad sack or utility, so he'll get an RBI, and that makes it a 2-0 game. Middle of 3, 2, 3, 5. Is he a star pitcher? So Guidry, with his 367, is semi-star, and he got the dot. So he is a star pitcher. So 2, 3, 5, no runs. So end of 3, 2-0. And here's Jose Oquendo, 2, 5, 6. Workman pitcher. Yes, he is a workman pitcher. Was he full workman or semi-workman? 491 made him full workman. So he's a workman. It's going to be men on base. 2, 5, 6. We're going to check the speed of Oquendo. All right, so active or stoic. How many at-bats did he have? 248. Pretty much on 250. And he had 4 stolen bases, which makes him neutral. So not going to impact it. It is going to be second and third for Jim Gantner. And it's 4-6. Once again, same. This time it's a lefty against a righty. So that's a no. It's going to be contact. 5. Is he a champion? Let's see. He's a 272 hitter. That's not going to make it to champion, so it's going to be a pop out to end the inning. So it's still going to be 2-0. Here's Joe Carter. 3, 5, 6. Workman pitcher? No. Champion batter? He's a 264. That's not going to make champion. No runs. Does he get a solo home run? Well, he's going to need to be a home run king based on the dice, and he might be. So let's see. 588 at bats is going to put him pretty close to 600, and 32 home runs gives him purple slugger or semi-home run king, but he didn't get the dot. So no home run. So he's out. So through 4, it is 2-0. And here's Eddie Murray. 4, 4, 6. Star pitcher? No. Hero batter. Murray hit 277. And he's a semi-hero. Didn't get the dot. So not a hero. So 4, 4, 6. Does he hit a solo home run? All right, let's check this again now. So 618 at bats, we'll put him on that. And 30 home runs. He's a slugger or a semi-home run king. So 4, 4, 6. He missed on the hero. So we're going to have to roll again here. If he gets the dot, it's a home run. But he didn't. All right, so he's out. Middle of 5. Juan Castillo will get a 2, 4, 6. Star pitcher, Ron Guidry, I believe we said is, let's double check, is 367. He's actually semi-star, so that's a no. He didn't get the dot. So 2, 4, 6. Is it a champion batter? Nope, hit 224, so that's a no. And no runs. Does he hit a solo home run? Chances are no, but let's double check. 321 and 3, no. So through 5, it's still 2-0. BJ Surhoff now coming to the plate, and he gets a 1-3-5. It's not an ace pitcher. Is he a champion batter? He's a 299 hitter, which is not going to make it to champion. So that's a no. 1-3-5. And that's going to be no runs. So middle of 6. Garth Org. 1-3-3. Not an ace pitcher. Is he a sad sack? Ooh, 210. He's got a chance. Nope, he's utility. So he's not a sad sack. RBI, decide or die, came up blank. So no runs there. So we go to the 7th. Still 2-0 with Bill Buckner coming back up. 2-4-5. Not a struggling pitcher. I don't believe he's a sad sack. Nope, definitely not a sad sack. Men on base. Now he is flash, so we're going to take one away. So it'll be 1st and 3rd. 4 makes it 1st and 3rd for Gerald Young. And we get a 1-6. Does he have a good eye? I doubt it. Well, let's see. 27 strikeouts in 274 at-bats. So 274 and 27. Nope, he's neutral. He's not a good eye. So he strikes out. Middle of 7. And coming up is Tony Bernazard with a 4.56. Is the pitcher not fresh? I would say no. So the pitcher's not fresh. We're going to get men on base. Let's see what Bernazard's speed is. There we go. So Bernazard, 214 at bats and 4 steals. Gives him neutral, so no impact to it. We're going to have bases loaded, though, for Kent Herbeck. So this is a decision time now. Do we stay with Guidry and let him go to the men on base chart with Kent Herbeck in a 2-0 game, or we're going to go to the bullpen? And I think we're going to go to the bullpen for Walt Terrell. Not a great pitcher, but he is going to pick up ace quality here, and we're going to stay on the main chart. So 1-2-6. Is it a struggler or gilded pitcher? Well, let's just see now. He's a 4.05. That is not a struggler, and he's not gilded. 1-2-6. Is it a hero batter? He might be. It's a 285 hitter, and that's a hero, so he is a hero. So 1-2-6. That's going to be a men on base result. Now we'll check his speed, but this is going to drive in 3 runs and give them the lead. 477 at bats will be closer to 500, and then 5 steals makes him semi-stoic. Didn't get it though, so it's going to be bases loaded again for John Marzano, and he gets a 3.5. Control pitcher. Let's find out. So we got 244 innings for Walt Terrell, and he walked 94, which will put him into the white. So he's not control. So 3.5 is going to be a walk. So with the bases loaded, that makes it now a 4-2 game. And we're going to stay on that men on base chart for Larry Parrish, who gets a 5.5. Batting team dissonance, we're going to say yes because of the dot, and that's a flyout. But it's a 4-2 game now as we go to the 8th. Okay. Kevin Bass leading off. It's a 3.56. Workman pitcher. He is a workman. I think we said full workman. Double checking again. 491 is definitely a full workman. So he's going to put people on. 3.56. Men on base. 2nd and 3rd. Let's check Kevin Bass' speed again. 592 at bats. And 21 steals gives him semi-active, but he didn't get the dot, so he's just going to be blank. So it's going to be 2nd and 3rd. Chance to tie it up for Eric Davis And they will go to the bullpen for Neil Heaton. So Neil Heaton will check in now. Let's just see what his numbers look like. 4.52 ERA, so yeah, he'll pick up the ace quality on the main chart against Eric Davis. 2.34. Is the pitcher not fresh? He's fresh. Is it a sad sack batter? I doubt it. 293 batting average, definitely not. Men on base, we're going to subtract 1 if he's got control. So this is going to drive in 2. And let's see, Neil Heaton, 193 innings, so 200, and he walked 37. We'll put that, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and give him the 25. So he's actually double control. So that 234, we're going to take away 2, and this will drop down to a runner on second, but 2 runs are in to tie it up. And we're going to go to the men on base chart for Kurt Stillwell. 5.6. Is he patient? Let's find out. 355 at bats right there, and he had 32 walks. No, he's got no rating, so he's not patient. So 56 is going to be contact, and he gets a 5. Is he a champion? No. Pops out. We got a 4-4 game, bottom of 8. Eddie Milner up. 4.45. A workman pitcher, he might be. 4.05. No, he's neutral. So 4.45. Workman, no. Hero batter. 252 hitter is not going to be a hero. No runs. We'll go to the 9th, still tied. There is Jose Oquendo leading it off with a 1.26. Struggler pitcher, I don't think so. He has a 4.52 ERA, so he's a semi-workman, so that's a no. 1.26. Hero batter, he hit 286. Yep, 286 is probably going to be a hero batter. And it is. He's a hero batter. Men on base, let's see what his speed is. He had 248 at bats, and he had only 4 steals. So he is going to be neutral. So they got a runner on first. And Jim Gantner on the men on base chart now will get a 1-3. Fresh pitcher or relief pitcher gets the pop out, and that'll end the 9th for them, for the visiting team. And here comes Jim Lindemann now. And see if he can win the game. 2-3-4. Pitcher not fresh. He is fresh. Sad sack batter. With the Cardinals, he only hit 208. Not going to be quite sad sack. Nope, he's not a sad sack. Men on base. We're going to subtract 1 for control if he has it. Let's double check him again. 250 and 94. He is not a control pitcher. So men on base gives us a choice. When it's a 3 for the men on base chart, we're going to take the runner at third with the chances that we might be able to score him with a base hit. So, and Joe Carter is going to try to win it here. Walk-off fashion. Let's see what we get. It's a 4-6. Same or reliever gets the strikeout. So we'll go to the 10th inning now. Tie game, Eddie Murray coming up. And he gets a 2-3-3. Not an ace pitcher. Is he a champion batter? No, he only hit 277. No runs. Bottom of 10 for Juan Castillo. 355. Star pitcher, no. Champion batter, I don't think so. No. No runs. Go to the 11th. BJ Surhoff. 111 is going to be an experience chart. All right, so I'm going to judge experience a little bit. Now let's see, does the chart give me... All right. So for BJ Surhoff, his career at bats, this was his rookie year, so he only had 395 career at bats. We're gonna put him as a prospect. So he's gonna go prospect on the experience chart. We'll check the pitcher if we need to. 3 says, is it an icon batter? No. So no runs. Bottom of 11 for Garth Org. It's a 1-3-4. Ace pitcher, no. Champion batter, I don't think so. 210 is going to be a no. And no runs. We go to the 12th. Bill Buckner. 156. Ace pitcher, no. Sad sack batter, no. Men on base unless he's a flash. So let's check flash results. So Neil Heaton's got 193, so 200 innings and 105 strikeouts. Semi-flash, but he didn't get it, so he's not flash. So 156 tells me we have men on base, second and third. Second and third for Gerald Young. And it's a 3-4. Is he a slugger? I don't know. 274 at bats, we'll say, is 250. And only 1 home run. So red means he's a scrapper. So he's not a slugger. So 3-4. He will get a single, though. And then end of inning. Now a single advances the runners 2 bases on the second column, which means those runners that we had on second and third both score, and they've got a now 6-4 lead as we go to Tony Bernazard to try to extend this game. And a 2-2-4. Is it an ace pitcher? No. Is he a utility batter? He hit 266. I think that's going to keep him out of being utility, and it does. So they're going to get men on base, -1 for control, and I believe we checked his control, but let's double check it again. So 250 and 94. Wrong one. 250 and 94. He's neutral, so he's not control. So they're going to have a runner on second for Kent Herbeck again. Herbeck had a big hit earlier. Let's see if he can do it again. And it's a 2-4 result. Is it a gold fielder? So this is interesting now because I haven't had a fielding check just yet. And I got to find the chart here. So, player who has a specific position on his card and is playing that position and has reference on card text to fielding excellence. That would be gold. Player who has a specific position on his card and is playing at that position. So now Kevin Bass, and you can see it doesn't reference he is an outfielder. He is playing outfield, so he qualifies for those 2 pieces. Now let's see if they say anything in here about his glove. And it doesn't look like they make any mention of his glove here at all. Now the other thing that some folks will use is to reference for, especially for batters, like, do they have a fielding piece? So Kurt Stillwell, I would probably give some kind of a rating for either semi-gold or gold because he's shown playing in the field. So as you can see within this team, probably a couple guys that I would consider that way from that team. And from this team, as we go through, we can see a lot of offensive players here. This one probably would be somebody I would consider because it looks like he's doing more of a defensive play. And certainly Garth Org is playing in the field too. So, but in this case, we're going to say no, we do not have a gold fielder. So that's going to be an error, and the runner's going to be safe. So Herbeck is on. It's now 1st and 3rd for John Marzano. And he is going to hit off the men on base chart. And he gets a 2-4. Now we would rotate the fielder as well. And now Eric Davis is going to be, is he a gold fielder? So again, no mention on his card about his fielding. Now I would personally think about him maybe being a gold. But in this case, because he's not shown in any of the things that I had used, I think for this we're going to say he is not. And now we're going to say that's another error. That's going to make it 6-5 with runners at 1st and 2nd. And it's going to be Larry Parrish now to try to get this game over here. 2-2. Is he batting at home? Yes. This is the home team, so it's a single. Runners advance 1 base on a single. This is going to make bases loaded now for Eddie Milner. And he gets a 1-3. Relief pitcher gets the pop out. And this game ends 6-5. So the visiting team, with Ron Guidry as the starter, Walt Terrell in the bullpen, will come away with a 6-5 win in the 12 innings. And there you have it. That is trading card package from Play Games for History Maker Baseball.